All right, I'm gonna do some reaction videos of Pink Book lessons. God, I'm sorry. I'm still a little agitated by reacting to the last woman. Yeah. All right, let's get started. Let's get started.
For a man to get to know them. Yes, these women with no husband don't even have a steady man, and up here talking about where they're not going. Places like Chili's, Waffle House, Red Lobster, Cheesecake Factory, and Applebee's.
A list of unacceptable places to take a woman on a first date is going viral on social media, and it's leaving men stumped on where else to go. On the list, Cheesecake Factory took number 1, followed by the Olive Garden, Chipotle, and Chili's.
Agreed.
It ain't so. Fast food is on the list, which should make sense for anyone who has ever met a woman. But other places mentioned include movies, the gym, coffee and ice cream dates, and a bar for drinks.
Absurd.
Clubs and hookah lounges also made the list. Listen, we're spoiled in LA. We got more nice restaurants than Alaska Airlines has mushroom-related lawsuits, but if you're living in a place like rural Indiana, the Cheesecake Factory is downright exquisite, and it isn't cheap. Many men have looked at this list and asked, what is it that we actually should do?
While these single women are out here on social media talking about where a man can't take them on a date, one of their faves, Sierra, was surprised for her 38th birthday by her husband. Russell Wilson rented out the whole restaurant for Sierra, and guess where he took her? He surprised her with Waffle House.
Oh my gosh. Babe, this is like next level. This is like top. My honey knows how much I love Waffle House. He rented out the whole Waffle House, and I am the happiest girl in the world.
Here's another reason why you can't listen to these yapping flamingos. They flip-flop all the time. Just about a week ago, they said no man can take them to Waffle House on a date. Then Russell shut down the Waffle House for Sierra, and the same women are in the comments cheering.
As a man, if you do not understand that women are hypocrites, they're delusional, then you're stupid of a man. Like that is the definition of being a woman, right? Like living in your hypocrisies, living in your delusions, right? Living in your own world.
I'm telling you, they're liars. They know they'll take a 10-piece lemon pepper, and I bet if a man wanted to take them Shones to Shoney's, they'll show up there too, when those birds should really be taken on a date back to the zoo. Take a second to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. Today's lesson, you're the one sabotaging your own happiness with your crazy expectations. Russell Wilson recently shut down a Waffle House for his wife's birthday. Apparently, in a recent interview, Sierra said her favorite meal was at the Waffle House. That's why for her 38th birthday, her husband rented out the Waffle House.
Hey babe, this is like, for sure, one of the most epic things that you've ever done.
Waffle House.
I love you.
Well, I know that pregnant belly wants some waffles and some eggs.
Yeah, I need all that.
Happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Although just a week before, you had all these women saying don't take them to the Waffle House or the Cheesecake Factory or wherever. When they saw what Russell did, they all cheered for this. One woman said, I love this so much. Another woman said it's the simple things that could make a real woman happy. Love to see it.
Really? Isn't a coffee date really simple? So, none of the women that says no to a coffee date ain't real women? Like I said, the hypocrisy, the delusion.
And this one right here said, that's so precious. I love the way he loves her. She's so happy. Yeah, they absolutely loved it. Last week they got on code to say,
every man knows this, right? Women will make rules for the men that they don't want. For the men that they do want, they will break those damn rules. Right? They will break those rules. Hell, there won't even be rules for the men that they want. So remember this, right? If a woman says no to a coffee date, she wasn't into you. She didn't find you attractive. She didn't really think that much of you. Most of the times, right, towards average men, women want an experience. They are using you for an experience. It may happen, right, where you can change her mind, okay? Change her mind and make her fall for you. Right? That can happen. And that's what she's trying to leave that bait for you, right? Where, okay, here's a chance for you to change my mind. Here's a chance for you to woo me, right? Charm me into wanting you now, finding you attractive. Because right now, I don't want you. I don't find you attractive, right? Not attractive to like, oh, I really want you level of attraction, right? Attraction, like, fine, I'll go on a date with you. Okay. That level of attraction, yeah, okay. But in their minds, like, okay, if this man can't charm me, can't woo me to changing my mind, at least I can extract an experience, right? Some fun, some like this, I don't know, great date, this great dinner date from him, or whatever kind of date, right? This experience from him. It's just like, I gotta see what I can benefit, what I can use, right? That's worth it. And then the whole time, what does a man get? He just constantly has to spend money and effort, and he gets what? The possible chance of you changing your mind. That doesn't even sound worth it.
They don't take them to Waffle House, but this week they got on code to praise Russell Wilson for taking Sierra to the Waffle House. Now, I wonder how many of them would have the same praise for an average couple. If Freddie the fireman, John the janitor, or Eric the electrician wanted to take an average woman on a date to the Waffle House, will they be giving him the same support? I don't think so. They will be filling that woman's head up with all kinds of craziness, telling them how he didn't make enough money, or how he didn't think much of her because of the spot he chose to take her to. Don't be fooled, they do this all the time. Another woman said, meanwhile, ladies complaining about the Cheesecake Factory. Exactly, I'm just too out of touch with these delusional Debbies. Since when was a Cheesecake Factory not good enough?
I like it.
Please, somebody tell me, we've gone there plenty times over the years. Another woman said, oh, I met my husband at Waffle House. We still go there every year for our anniversary. By the way, you see the difference, right? Most of the women doing all this complaining are not married. They're single. And I see why. But look at this woman. She met her husband at the Waffle House, and she's still not too good to go back. I just can't get over the entitlement, the fake.
I do admit, right? The people that talk about or complain are single, right? They complain about they're single. I see that. I understand that, right? Let's say this, right? Here's something that's interesting. Let's say even men, right, that complain about it, that talks about it. They're single too. But here's the difference, right? And I want other men to understand. The difference, the key difference is dating for a woman is easy. It is on easy mode. You can find a man. Like walking out your door, there will be a man that wants to date you, marry you, have sex with you. They just want to be with you. Right? For a man, dating is on hard mode. A man could do everything he can. That doesn't even guarantee him a chance with a woman. So this is what I'm saying, right? Yes, men are complaining about dating. Men are complaining about shit. The difference between men complaining about shit and women complaining about it is that men don't have it easy, right? Access to relationship for men is not easy. Access to relationship for women is easy. women just choose to ignore the men that would give them a relationship. While men, there's not women that's dying to give them relationships, right? There's just not. So it is totally different spectrums, right? Totally different parts of the world. It is. So that's why, yes, I agree. Both, the ones that are complaining, right? The men that are complaining, they're single. The women that are complaining, they're single. But there is a difference to this. Okay? Men literally are not single by choice. They're not. Well, let's say this, right? They have they really have no say in it, really, right? The thing is that they don't have any options, let alone good options. While women, they have plenty of options. It's just that they don't want those options.
Princess mentality, when there's nothing royal about these women doing all this complaining. Talking about they're not going here, not going there. It's all a lie. They're going wherever you take them. And here's a dirty truth. The dude that's not taking them anywhere but to the bedroom is really the guy getting the best deal. Do you know what it took for Future to get Sierra? He didn't even have to buy her American Deli. It took nothing. Future used to pull up in the back of a tour bus with nothing but lemon pepper wings and fries. Now, if Sierra can take lemon pepper wings and Waffle House, why these hussies up here talking about they're not going to the Cheesecake Factory and Red Lobster? Everybody knows Red Lobster was the fancy restaurant forever with that tank in the front. Like, cut it out. All of a sudden, they learned how to put on makeup and lace fronts, went out and got these BBLs, and now they're talking about they're too good for Applebee's and Chili's. Average women. Meanwhile, they got a negative net worth of $5. Don't own nothing. Owe the bank for the car. Owe the apartment complex for the roof over their heads. I mean, own nothing, not even their internet router. Got 5 and 6 figure student loan debt, and have the audacity to say where they're not going on a date that they're not paying for. You better be lucky somebody trying to take you somewhere, because most of them doing all that yapping, they're not even qualified for a date, and they know it. And then you have the ones out here tricking all the simps. They've seen too many other women tricking these guys out here, going on 2-3 dates at a time. They'll go on 3 dates in one day with 3 different men. They get Michael to take them out for breakfast. Mario will take her out for lunch. She'll have dinner with Martin. And after all of that, she'll let Montavious Dontaneris come over and meet her.
I did this reaction to a video of a woman that says no. She said she would not accept coffee dates. She said this man was essentially trying to judge if she's qualified for more effort. She said she's not going to accept it. So she just said no to him. But she said that, okay, because this man said no to me, I have a date with a doctor tomorrow. And then I have a date with a pharmacist the next day. Then I have a date with a financial broker the next day. This is the thing where I said men need to stand on their boundaries, because you are just playing into a woman's game, playing into her hands. Because look at this, right? If that man that offered the coffee date changed his mind and said, okay, fine, let's go to an expensive dinner date. Okay? Does that guarantee him now for this woman to be his girlfriend? No. Right? Does that even stop her from going out with these other men? No. So really, she's keeping her options at the best level possible for her. A man should do the same. Right? Low effort is the best thing for a man, because you need to judge what this woman is reciprocating, right? What kind of effort is this woman giving to you?
At the house, offering up her thought pocket and her leftovers. Listen, when they say I'm not going here or there, just know they're lying. And I don't want to hear it. If you want Sierra's prayers so bad, you need to also take the Waffle House, IHOP, and Denny's. I'm telling you, the internet really destroyed these people's minds. Up here talking about Ruth Chris and STK. Want you to spend $300, $500 on a date with them. All to inflate.
I've never spent $300 or $500 on a date. I can't believe that men are doing that. That's insane. Like, to spend $500 on a woman that you may not even see again. Because, I mean, do most dates even last past the first date? Past the second date? So, it is insane to... I mean, maybe some men got it like that. I don't. So really, it don't make sense for me to invest so much at the beginning when I don't even know if I'm going to see her again. This is the thing about women, men you understand. Do you even think you will see him? Like, add up, let's say the percentage that you will see her again. It's like...
their egos and make them feel like they're worth something. I'm sorry, if your self-esteem is so low that you need to make a man break the bank for 1 to 2 hours to get to know you, you need therapy. You need serious help. And guys just shouldn't do it. It doesn't take that much to meet somebody for the first time. And for the men going around normalizing this, you're starting off on the wrong foot. If you go into a relationship spending money like that on a first date, you better have 8 figures already. Because if you don't, this is not going to end well for you financially. You're just setting yourself up to be drained and taken advantage of. Ladies, don't miss what's out there for you up here listening to a bunch of delusional single women. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. At this point, it's getting way too out of hand. Let me know what you think below.
Yeah, I think, man, Western dating market is just messed up. I think it's just... Do I think there's any saving it? I don't know. Things are just so different and hard. I seriously don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Huh?